The NBA is a league that is known for its athletes displaying tremendous height, especially in today's game, with most point guards averaging over 6'4", and the league's average height being between 6'6" and 6'8". I mean, even the word basketball can be synonymous with tall. I mean, how many times have you seen a bender dude in the grocery store and somebody walks up to you and asks, "Do you play basketball?" It makes sense though. I mean, the closer you are to the rim, the better, right? It sure is a heck of a lot easier dunking a ball or blocking a shot at 6'10" than it is 5'10". But throughout the years, there have been players playing in the league who lack in the height department per se. Even more notably, players of shorter statures winning the NBA Slam Dunk Contest. These players are no other than Anthony Jerome Webb, better known as Spud Webb, and Nathaniel Cornelius Robinson, or better known as Nate Robinson. Not too much is touched on upon about the careers of these two players, so instead of focusing on their amazing achievement of winning the NBA's coveted Slam Dunk Contest, I want to answer the question, who was better, Spud Webb or Nate Robinson? Spud Webb, a 5'7" point guard who came out of NC State, was drafted in 1985 in the 4th round by the Detroit Pistons. The Pistons would soon release Webb shortly after. He would then go on to sign with the Atlanta Hawks, making the Omni Coliseum his home for 6 seasons, alongside stars Dominique Wilkins and Doc Rivers. He would then go on to play for the Sacramento Kings, where he would go on to post career highs in points, rebounds, assists, and steals per game. All around, Spud's game was that of a player who could score when needed, dish out the rock, and get you a couple of steals when needed as well. Spud's per game season averages throughout his 14-year NBA career totals out to 9.9 points per game, with the 91-92 season being his best season, averaging 16 points per game while playing and starting in an impressive 77 games. His 4 assists for his career would average out to 5.3, with his best season in assists also coming in the 91-92 season with the Kings. He also averaged 1.5 steals per game that season as well. As seen, Spud's 3-point shooting went from quite terrible to mediocre as his career progressed. For the 5 seasons that Spud has seen playoff action, he has managed to average out 8.2 points per game on a 45% field goal percentage, 5.1 assists per game, and despite his small frame, he managed to average out 2.2 rebounds per game, with his last appearance in the playoffs averaging 4.4 rebounds per game. Nate Robinson, a 5'9" point guard out of Seattle, Washington, drafted in the 2005 draft at the 21st overall pick to the New York Knicks. He would go on to play 5 seasons with the Knicks, 2 seasons with Boston, OKC, Golden State, Chicago, Denver, the Clippers, and the Pelicans respectively. Nate's ability to block bigger players, most notably Yao Ming, has made him a fan favorite to watch during his tenure in the NBA. During Nate's 14-season NBA career, he's managed to average 11 points per game, with his best season coming in 08-09, averaging 17.2 points with the New York Knicks coming off the bench. He also averaged a career best 3.9 rebounds per game during the same season. As seen, Nate was a much better 3-point shooter than Spud, averaging 36% throughout his career and averaging a career high best 41% 3-point shooting within his first season with the Boston Celtics. In Nate's playoff appearances, he averages 8.6 points per game, 2.3 assists per game, and 1.4 rebounds per game, with his playoff best coming in 2013 with the Chicago Bulls, averaging 16.3 points per game, 4.4 assists per game, 2.7 rebounds per game, and a steal as well. So, looking at the careers of these two giants who took on the game head first, I would say they both had pretty average NBA careers, which is actually saying a lot since they're both under 6 foot. But now we are posed with the question, who was better? And in my opinion, the player that I believe is better is no other than Nate Robinson. Nate's ability to score even when coming off the bench for most of his career, and his ability to shoot from the arc is what edged him over Spud Webb for me. Well, that's the video. Comment down below on who you think was better. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more great sports content. And until next time, GOAT.